Big up live. This is for you. Ah, thank you for being on my live stream. How of day? Oh, thank Uncle Fly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, I did my diploma in Federal Poly, yeah, in our school. So I also study a lot. But we still study every day. So that is life. Yeah, no, Uncle Fly, no, thank you for your support. Yeah, like I'm learning from you. When you meet people every time, like you try to learn. We learn from people every day. Like whenever I meet someone, I learn from like there's something like what I believe. Everyone has feelings. There's also an alternative opinion to everything. So when whatever like my own belief on anything like any like whatever I believe on like I know you also have your own belief also. So that is something that is why we ask questions to learn. So when we ask questions, we ask to learn. It's just uh, real talk. Okay, I'm getting really sick of this YT. It don't make sense no more. Yeah, uncle, you are right. Because yeah, lately I got a lot of like I've been doing videos, but I don't get watch hours. I don't really understand what is going on. I try to answer questions. I try to answer questions about what's going on in my YT. I don't really know what's going on, but the watch hour isn't going up, and it's kind of stressed. Like I don't really know. But is your watch hour going up too? Like when you do video, do you get your watch hour instantly? Well, for me, I only have 100. I only have 100 watch hour right now. So that is, but that doesn't make me like that won't stop me from doing my videos. I have to come online. Just come online whenever I have a spend time. I come online, just do what I want to do. It's just me trying to get money off me, man. I'm tired. Oh, you're right about that. You're right about that, bro. You're right about that. I see. Most of the female here in YouTube, they are just all about the money. Like seriously, they are all about the money, the super chat, membership, everything. Like that just have to do with But it's very crazy, like the way they think. But that is all. That is how women think. Everything that only thing that gives them happiness is money. Like when you take money out of the table, there's nothing happiness. So there's no mutual happiness. Like you're happy, I'm happy. No, that is not in their PHL. That is not in their. Let me say okay. Like, that is not in their scaling like their PHK. Like it doesn't level with as in it's not level. They also are like if it's per chat, you are the best. But when you do super chat, I think it's like a country who has there is a first class citizen, second class citizen, third class citizen. So that is how they treat people here in YouTube also. They treat people with like it's like this is my priority. Like I have a priority membership. You have to be a special. Like if you are not doing that, nobody gives you time. Nobody look at your chat. Sometimes they don't read your message. They don't read your comment. So that is it. And when you've been doing that with the ladies, like they come around a lot. They come around. It's just female trying to get money off men. I'm tired of it, bro. It's getting too predictable. Yes, big up fly. You are right. It's getting too predictable. Like everywhere you go, they want that special. Like okay, except of the special, when you come to their chat, it's not going to be normal. You have to watch your conversation because anything you say might lead to like, hey, you have to do a special for this, you have to do a special for that. So sometimes you got to like watch your conversation. But something about that is no that is women with money. That is it. That is how they do their things. But you know they don't really Andre, can you say um Andre, can you say Shupola? Andre, I don't understand. Andre, where are you talking from, Andre? Andre, you said Shupola. Shupola. I don't know what you mean by that, Andre. So, like Andre, we were talking about something, and then these frequencies were those. Oh yes, you are like I think you are saying like what I think white like what your words. I'm going to use a word for this. Whitey syndrome, like Whitey syndrome, like when you don't take like when it's messed up with like it's sometimes it's messed up with the mental like it's messed up with our mental health like you don't think like you have to think above you have to think above the whitey just to be around the all the whitey houses. You know, most of them like you know whitey just for they are just like since it's a monetization app, everybody there is just like they want to get monetized, some just want the money instantly. Though you hardly see good conversation most times. But I think when you are talking, the aspect you are talking about now, right now, like, is the aspect of blogs and people. Like, you know, there are different categories here in YT. Like, you have blogs and people, and there's drama, there's other categories. So, the blogs and people, those are the ones that always take advantage of their subscribers, people that are subscribed to them. They always take advantage, like try to take advantage of them. When you go to just imagine you come to a whitey, you come to a whitey house, you supporting like by watching the videos, like supporting you support your life. That is a lot of time. You're giving your time away. Like what the DAY said the other time. That is a time, you know, time is money. Like you give your time out. And still the person will appreciate that, like will appreciate the time you're giving out. And aside from that again, you try to do a super chat. When you do a super chat today, they expect the super chat to when you come again tomorrow, they expect you to do super chat tomorrow. So I think that is another aspect of like one thing about YT. The blogs and people like that category, they always do that. Like when you check it. So most times I think there's no real love in YT. No real love, no real love. There's so much fake love, like so much fake love. But there are a few people who are good though. So we all say like 10% of YT are good. And the for and the Andre, Big Uncle Fly say Andre, why the fuck would you ask another man to say something that oh, Big Uncle Fly, why is that? I don't know what he said. Like, what's the word like? And they translate it to Romania. And I would say, like, will really tell me like say the word like because it's no it's a Romanian word, and you have to tell him no, you can't tell him it's not good. Like, and you have to be nice person, you understand? It's good to be nice. How do you always get your? Are you always nice or Android? Are you only nice when you get to a lady's white script? Let me say a lady live stream. Are you really nice when you get to a lady live stream, Andre? People could say yes. Yes, I agree with you. Yes, yeah, because I've noticed a lot. Okay, you just come to your live stream, you see a goal there. They set a goal like 10 super chat or 5 super chat. Like wow, that is not you don't come to white to beg for money. Like the option was not made for them. Like it's not supposed to be regularly. It's like if you want to give, you give. If you don't want to give, like let the people just be vibing along. Like you understand. I think probably there are some options white you have to remove from there, remove from the live stream. Because sometimes when you go to some houses like some live stream, you'll be on the live stream, you want to comment, but you see like they already set a goal there. Like they set a goal, they need their 5 super chats. Okay, they meet up with that first goal of the 5 super chats. They're going to set another 5 goal again. Like They keep setting the 5 goal, 5 goal, 5 goal, and it's just like you going to a club, like you going to a club and spending money like your star. So I think sometimes these people overused, they overuse the option, like they overuse the option, and I think it should be limited. Like, okay, when you want to set a goal, you can set like 5 goals in a week. It's okay. You understand? We know they are all looking for money. They want to buy big cars of Whitey. They want to buy everything. They want to earn everything for Whitey. So that is why their focus is just on the goal. You understand? There are a handful of good people on here. Yeah, uncle, you know you are among one of the good people. You've been doing a lot for a lot of you. Been doing a lot on Whitey, but I don't think most people like. Most people come on like when they come on Whitey, they only appreciate when you did for them, when you don't for like. But just give yourself like 2 weeks. Don't do anything. Just ask. Don't ask for them. Don't splash out. Don't like. Then you start seeing some weird art like. So I see Whitey is like kind of that. But I think you only get real people in those who are not monetized. Yeah, getting disgusting to me. Yeah, I know it's good. Not only you. I mean, I like when I go to a live stream. Most of the live stream I've been to, I have membership. Almost all the live stream, I have membership. Most of the live stream, I will give people membership. But sometimes when I come to some live stream, the conversation, the way the conversation goes, like some people tend to attend to only the people on blue, and when it comes to the people on the neutral people there, they don't attend to them, and that is not like showing your fans love. Somebody subscribe to you, is that like for the person to subscribe to your channel, he likes your content, and the person subscribe to your channel and you as like come and always come to check on your channel just to view your content. That is like giving you time. That is like giving you time and like when you take like 5 minutes of someone's time or 3 minutes of someone's time, like that is not like it's not good. As in, it's not easy. Like okay, just like okay, let me ask you now the question. When you're walking or driving along the road, you can't just stop a random car and tell the person to give you 3 minutes. You want to talk to him. It will be on like the person will tell you, what is the expense of this conversation? Is it both sides benefit? Like if we are going to benefit, if I'm going to benefit from it, or just one side. But you know, on YT here, a lot of people leave what they are doing. They come to support. After supporting, it's like it's one-sided. It's one-sided, and I think I understand you're among the best of the best, bro. Thank you very much. Like, oh, like I like why a lot. I know like when I come to YTM, I'm someone like I like to think like I like to think and I like to put myself in the next person choose. I like to like being a psychologist in nature, understand? Thinking of what other people might be thinking, like why you understand. So most times when I come to YT, your wise beyond your years. Oh no, like no, like you know, in life we just have to learn. But I'm still telling you, I'm learning, and I'm learning. You're among the people I'm learning from. Like I'm among the people I'm learning from. And when I was there's something Uncle Fly. There's something I want to tell you. You always have ladies on your live stream. Did you go to a university? Oh no, I didn't go. I did a diploma. I did diploma in Asian. I did a diploma. I attended federal poly Auchi, federal poly Auchi. I attended. It's a polytechnic. Yeah. So I ran up in 2016. I did my diploma there in 2016. Uncle Fly, there's something I noticed about your live stream. There are most ladies in your live stream. And those ladies, I know they come because you also passionate them. and few are just the ones like just come as a genuine like support. But you know, most of them, when you support them, they expect you like when they support you, they expect you to come back to their live stream to come and support them with super chats. You understand? And that is one-sided. You understand? That is one-sided. You do NYSC. I know, like I've not done. I didn't do my clearance, so just like my work, I didn't do my clearance. So I have my certificate. That is it. So I didn't do my clearance. But if I want to do, if I want to serve the government today, I will decide to do that. But it's going to take me a lot of beats because it's going to take me a lot of time. It's going to take me like going to serve the government for a year, like just taking a year out of my time. A government that doesn't care about the people, like don't know how like the government is not meant for the people. They are just meant for the elite citizens in the country. Just it. So I can't just give my one, give a year of my life to the government just like that, and without like no, I don't have any like I'm not receiving any benefit from that. Instead, I'm just wasting. I'm not going to waste that year like serving the government. Like you say, okay, it's good to serve your country government, but sometimes I will tell you like no. You must not do that because it's not compulsory. You must serve your country government. But the government doesn't attend to your needs, doesn't provide everything you need. Like in my country, where there is no good hospital, so there are a lot of things where the government is lacking. So I don't want to talk about that. But there are a lot of places, there are a lot of aspects like things government need to do, but they are not doing. Like when you come to the road, wow, what make a country a country? It's because of the road, the activities that make a country a country. This is the road network here. That is where you security, infrastructure, network, and electricity. Those are the four things that make a country a country. Like those are the country. These four things like they bring more investors, like foreign investors to your country, so they can invest in your country. Because where there's no security in your country, don't expect any investor to come and invest in your country where there's no security. So that is one. And when there is when there's no network, like nowadays, like this is a computer age. Most things work on most things work on computer, like you understand. So there must be a good network in your country before you can have your foreign investors to come to your country. And the road network must be okay because anything that have to do with production have to do with transportation also. So when you produce, you have to transport. So anything that have to do that is why I said anything that have to do with production has to do with transportation. And when there's no good road network, there's no like don't expect a country a foreign investor to come to your country when there is no good road network. So and you expect your citizens who are looking for a way out, like fighting for their own living, you expect them to come and serve you. I know, uncle, I don't think that is one-sided. Very yes, you're right. That is one-sided. That is one-sided. So I really think those are laws that will make to just delay. I saw the last on Big Uncle Fly said I saw last week where over 20 people were shot and killed in at church. Was yeah. Big Uncle Fly, you are right about that. Most of all these informations, most of them are being censored. Like when the national TV want to report it, they censor those information. It's only independent reporters that give and sometimes there a lot of news. Like to me, I believe like 95% of the news we get from most news channel, they are all propagandas. 95%, and you only have 5% of real news, and you have to dig deep. Like you have to dig deep. So that's why I trust independent reporter than the main news channel, because you know why I want to about the main news channel. They are being sponsored, so they are being sponsored by elites and groups of people like who have foreign agendas. Like, so they want you, like, when you get the reports, they will tell you what to report because they have business there. So you don't report what is going to affect their business. Otherwise, they will stop supporting they will stop supporting your which is your company. Like, so that is why a lot of most news, they always like they are being influenced by their supporters. They are like, which is those that donate to their channel. So that is one thing about them. Yes, you have to dig deep to find the truth from the propagandas. Yes, you are right, Big Uncle Fly. You have to dig deep because almost all the country in the world, there is no news, like no good news channel is going to tell you like okay, when you when you go to the Europe, in terms of BBC, CNN, they only report like they only bring out they only report some propagandas against just to affect other countries, and it's only when the country has a good relationship with their government, that is when they report good about the country. There are a lot of narratives they put out there, and when I see those narratives, I also I say no, these are all propagandas. Like, just like, okay, let me tell you, like, I want to say something. They were like, I was going through the news one day. I saw about the war in Ukraine. That was 2024. I got like 2024. So when I read the news, when I read the news, I think that was WION. That is an India news outlet. Like, so when I read the news, when I was going through the news, I saw like, okay, they said 50 missiles was fired and 300 drones. And to my surprise, they said only 3 people died and 30 people got injured. Then I have to analyze how much is a missile. You can't send a missile of over $1.something million. You send in a drone of $40,000. Then you just tell me only 3 people died. Only 3 people died. You use your equivalent, like, let me say, total, like, it's just like it's not, it doesn't make sense to me. You can't just say you fire like so there's a lot being censored. There's a lot being censored. Not like the one in Ukraine. I see a lot of people have there. I can tell you, like, over 2 million people have died in our war. Over 2 million people have died in our war. The current one in Israel, I know a lot of people are dying there. Israel and Iran, I know a lot of people are dying there. So those bombing and drones we hear about, like, we just say 3 people died. You can't tell me like a country sent a missile, like a bomb just bomb an empty house without no people. No, it doesn't happen that way. You send the missile ammunition worth of $50 million, and you tell me like only 3 people died in that attack. That is like fooling the citizens. So we are all just left out, and there are some group of people who knows the main truth. Big Uncle Fry say, I agree. Fiona, hope you're aware. Yeah, Fiona, aware. Welcome to my live stream, Fiona. How are you doing? We're just talking. We are just driving here, and I'm just educating ourselves. Big Uncle Fly said that Israel is full on the seat. Oh, Uncle Fly, yeah, you know something about Israelis. To me, they were intellectuals. They created a network of banking, and the network of banking, and they also created a network of not only banking. Aside from banking, this reporting, this news, this something that comes to do with news, like the news outlet, like reporting. They also created a network, so they can attack your country in any way, in so many ways. You know that we have a different type of warfare. You have propaganda. There's a propaganda warfare also, where they will attack because they will attack the country president, the country leadership with their propaganda. At the end of the day, to lead to revolution. But most of that will happen in Africa here. It only happens here in Africa and the Middle East. So that's why you see the like of Saddam Hussein and Muammar Gaddafi of Libya. That is why, because I know like of Saddam Hussein and Muammar Gaddafi of Libya, those are propagandas. Like when I come to read about their lifestyle, what they were fighting for, I understand, like, no, these guys are not like the bad people they think they are. That was so. In the case of Iraq, Uncle said, I was in combat in Iraq. Did some horrible things, and I hate that I was brainwashed to participate in those atrocities. And big Uncle Fly, you see, you know, then you were told Iraq Saddam Hussein as weapon of mass destruction, which is WMDs, and that was a lot of propaganda. Like, no, there's always propaganda to that. That propaganda was did for a regime change, and then when that regime change was like it was being that regime change was being sponsored more like from Iran, because Iran doesn't have a good relationship with Iraq. So then Iran was like, okay, the partnership with the US, NATO, like, okay, they're okay now, the partnership with NATO, and promote a lot of propaganda there. So that was what happened in Iraq. But after everything, you know something, like, I still believe that someday the Saudis are going to be having some hard times, because there's going to be a lot of changes there soon. I know it's not going to take much time before 2050. That will go happen before 2050. The Saudis, like, for now, they don't have any issues with foreign government, but for any country, I want to have a question. Also, I have a question to ask. Is it bad for any country to have WMDs, like having a weapon of mass destruction? And if it is bad, why are some countries allowed to have weapon of mass destruction? Why the rest are allowed to have the weapon of mass destruction? Why? Because is it because they say the view like some countries are terrorists, they have terrorism in nature, like they are terrorists in nature. And if it is true that those countries are terrorists in nature, what is the evidence to prove like those countries are terrorists in nature? Because I think almost all the government in this world, they sponsor terrorism. Most of the government is do that. They do that on the citizens. I just know, that is what I just know. Big Uncle Fly, yeah, thank you. I love you too, Big Uncle Fly. This live stream is not going far because we're going to be saying a lot of things. Let me continue with my phone until the comment comes back again.
So she said, okay. Fantastic. I am so sorry. Young lady, do you have a death wish? Please, I'm so sorry. Why are you working in the middle of the road? I'm so sorry. I did not realize when I walked into the road. Mr. Lorenzo, sir, I am really, really sorry. I didn't realize when I walked into the road. I am sorry, sir.
Do I know you?
My name is Hawa, sir. Look, I understand. You can't possibly know all your workers, especially the junior staff, sir.
Well, it's work hours. Where are you off to?
I'm going to go get something from my superior. It's work related.
Hurry up and get back to work.
Okay, sir.
And
it's Hawa, sir.
Hawa.
Yes.
Be careful on the road.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Yo, that may tell that you're not. unequivocally, I have seen it. The couple that I have seen, test for that. You're talented, you know that. Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You've been
One
told.
up for everyone that is on my live stream right now.
Look, come work for me.
I don't know.
Huh?
I was got thrown out of the live stream and I came back again.
Come work for me.
Media too. The media is media propaganda. Yeah, Big Uncle Fly. And you know your Big Uncle Fly, you know everything. You know everything. Like you know everything.
150,000.
What's that like me? I always knew Lorenzo is like a fool. Pays you 150,000. That is so unfair. I think you deserve more. You will agree with me, right? Listen, let me offer you 500,000. And that's the starters.
500,000 naira, sir.
Yes, 500,000. Plus.
When you're on my live stream, say hello. Say hello. Don't just pass on my live stream without saying hello.
I'm generous.
Okay.
Well, so you're saying you're going to give me 500,000 naira with a car and permit?
Absolutely. I just need to make one phone call and that's it.
Wait, sir.
Are you okay?
No, wait. So I'm going to receive 500,000 naira and it's going to call a purse.